One of the most common misconceptions with watches is that you're stuck with the bracelet or the strap that the watch comes with. And a lot of people let this affect their decision making when buying a watch. Most straps are interchangeable, meaning that you don't need to be stuck with the same strap or the bracelet that the watch originally came with. So I've actually been buying third-party straps from Nomad Watch Works exclusively, and there are a few reasons for that. I don't have any partnership with them. I don't have any kind of affiliation with them, but I have been buying from them exclusively for the last 4 to 5 years. Nomad Watch Works, I realized, is one of the best value for money straps. And I have a whole bunch of their straps, so I'm going to do a review, kind of a walkthrough where different types of straps that I have from them. I'm not an expert when it comes to straps. All I see is that it looks good, it feels good, and it's durable. It has a decent longevity. I don't want to spend $100 on a leather strap that will feel like crap and it's going to start wearing off in a few months. I don't want to throw away money like that. That's my main criteria here. I recently bought 2 more straps from them, and I just told them in the email that I'm planning to do a review video on my YouTube channel, and they actually sent me 2 straps. I get to keep these straps, but I am not paid by them, and I can say whatever I want. I can be honest with my reviews. They have no interference with, my honest opinion here. So I'm gonna be as brutally honest as I can. So let's go and take a look at these straps. So both of these straps on the right were sent to me by Nomad Watch Works for this review, and all of the straps on the left side are my own straps that I have bought over the years. So I will go through all of these one by one and go through the pros and cons and what I like and dislike about these straps so you get the whole picture. Now, all of the straps come in these paper envelopes, and you have the social media information on the back side and the Nomad Watch Works logo on the front. And with that, you also get a thank you card, again with some of their information on it, along with this polishing cloth, which just adds a nice touch to the whole experience. It's not just good for wiping the strap, but also for the crystal and the bezel, and just, removes the dust. It's quite soft, so you don't have to worry about scratching your watch. You can also request for extra spring bars with your strap. So one of the reasons why I love these straps is because a lot of times when you look at some stock straps or bracelets, they kind of ruin the look of the watch. And the strap that comes with the SNK, yeah, that's a piece of paper right there. It's a thick, sturdy piece of paper that doesn't bend. It's very, very rigid, and your skin is going to be on fire. As soon as I got this watch, the first thing I did was order in a Nomad Watchworks strap. And the best part is that their delivery is super fast. So if you're in Malaysia, you can, there were times when I got the strap, I received it within the next day. And at worst, it takes about 3 days. So between 1 to 3 days, working days, you can receive your strap when you are in Malaysia. So yeah, much better than these Seiko straps. So I'm gonna start with the first strap here. This is the vintage Butro strap, and this is one of their higher end straps. So you have a lot of different varieties and ranges of straps, starting from $10 going all the way up to $60. So you can tell that the quality of leather is really, really nice. It's quite thick. There's no problem with the stitching or the glue. And the best part, again, is the quick release, which makes the whole strap changing experience a lot easier. It's not rigid, it's quite soft and very, very comfortable. The second strap is a flex rubber strap inspired by Kevin O'Leary. What can I say? This is so comfy. This is so soft. I wasn't expecting the rubber to be this quality. I don't know about the longevity. I don't know about the how it's going to be after a few years, because this is the first time that I'm trying out their rubber strap. But man, this feels comfortable. It's super light. You don't really feel heft of the watch. It just makes the whole watch feel a lot sportier, a lot more comfortable. Now, one thing to note is that the holes are not enough, especially if you have a small wrist. I don't know if they will actually do it, but you can try and ask them to punch a few more holes. So I might have to get another hole punched in here because this doesn't really fit my wrist well. It's a bit too loose. But yeah, I'm gonna do that soon because I can't wait to start wearing this. Now, with the same watch, I do have a couple more straps. This watch is a strap monster. So, I mean, most of Seiko 5s are known for that. And since this was my first proper watch, I just went crazy and I just wanted to play around with the straps. So this was actually the first strap that I ever bought from these guys, and you can see it's quite worn out. This is a genuine leather rally strap. Now, one thing to note about genuine leather is that it's not as great quality as a calf leather or Italian leather. This is one of their entry level or mid range straps. I've been wearing this strap a lot for around 3 years, I guess, or probably more. It still looks good, especially, okay, right now you can see a lot of creases and things like that, but once you're wearing the watch, you don't really see these kind of things. The gradient effect that you're getting, it looks really nice in person. And one thing I have to say is that this is so comfy. It's so supple. It just kind of hugs your wrist. It feels so soft. No quick release, so you do need a spring bar tool like this to help you to change the strap. This hole here, I had this done later on because, again, the same issue, there weren't enough holes, so I had to get another one done. Then we have this Nato strap, bond strap. You can feel this stitching on your wrist, so it might be a bit irritating, especially when it's new because it's a bit more rigid. But over time, it kind of softens up, and this is quite a cheap strap. The Nato straps are quite cheap here, especially these canvas ones. And this is an old strap as well, and you can see that the condition again is quite nice. Even with the holes, you don't see any fraying. So this is the third strap that I have for the same watch. I have kind of a love-hate relationship with this strap. This is their stainless steel mesh style strap. It's quite comfortable. It kind of hugs your wrist really well. The best part is that you can adjust the size, and also this is a quick release strap, so that helps a lot with changing the strap. But there are a few issues, few things that I kind of dislike, and they're not necessarily bad things, but it's just a personal preference. One thing is that this strap is really heavy. This is the heaviest strap that I've ever handled. And when you compare to the standard Seiko strap that I got with this watch, this feels like nothing. And I don't think that's a good thing because it's quite flimsy, it's quite hollow. This is a solid strap. If you compare this to the Orient strap, that doesn't feel like anything. It just feels like a thin sheet of metal, but this feels like a hunk of metal. So, yeah, just be aware of that. It's quite heavy and it will add a lot of weight to your watch. The second thing is that since it's a very linear strap, it's not curving, it's not tapering down, it is going to make your watch look a bit bulky. I don't have a big issue with that because this is a dive watch. I'm not sure if this would suit like a dress watch. As long as you have something like this, it's a tool watch, you can rock it. It just locks up and release. But overall, really worth the price. I've been using this for a long time and it has served me well. I haven't had this fall out. I haven't had any issues with this. Next, we have the heavy duty Zulu strap. This was an alternate strap that I got for my Hamilton. And one thing that I can say in terms of comfort, in terms of the overall softness of the strap and the material, the original Hamilton strap does much better than this. Now, this obviously is a more expensive, a more premium NATO strap, so you have to give that to them. But the thing that I like about this strap is that the stitching is done in such a smooth way that you don't even feel it. The problem that I have with these NATO straps, again, they're quite entry level straps, so I can't, complain too much about them. They're quite worth the price and they look good. My only issue is again with the stitching. I wish that they had kind of smoothened out the stitching because you can really feel it on your skin. For me, it's not a deal breaker because the strap is still quite comfortable. Plus, like I said, it looks good, it feels good, but I wish if they had just improved this stitching part here, this would be one of the best NATO straps out there in the market. But I still love it and looks cool. Then we have the genuine leather NATO strap. As all of the other NATO straps, this is again an entry level NATO strap. Although this is genuine leather, so it's a bit more expensive. So the material is quite thin, and that's why you see this deformed part here. I'm not sure if that's something that has to do with the quality of the strap, or is it very normal. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have experienced this kind of thing. But overall looks good and is super comfortable. And I kind of understand the thinness of this because it has to go through a bunch of loops a few times, so it kind of makes sense. But in terms of feeling solid, in terms of holding the watch really well, yeah, this feels amazing. The stitching is done much better than the canvas strap, so I applaud them. They have that point here. This feels much more comfortable and much more premium than the canvas strap. This is not an expensive strap. This is again one of their entry level straps, so really great job. No fraying. With NATO straps you have enough holes here punched, so you don't really need to destroy your strap. And this is the Pueblo Leather in Hortensia, which I didn't know what that meant until I discovered the strap. So this is a bluish, it's kind of bluish green and depends on the lighting, but this goes so well with a vintage watch, I feel, because it has this characteristic that when you wear it, there's this kind of a breakage of colors, and it patinas really well over time. And I've read reviews about the strap. Apparently it patinas really well. And since this is a naturally patinaed vintage watch with a golden case, yeah, I feel like this goes really well with this. Now here's the fun fact. This is an 18mm strap, and the lug to lug here with this watch is 19mm. So by right you should have a 19mm strap fit here, but this 18mm strap fits really well, and there's not much space between the lugs, not in an obvious way. The good thing about having a shorter strap than the lug to lug is that you can very easily replace the strap. It just takes a second, and plus this has a quick release, which again makes it easier to swap out the strap. This is amazing. I love this. And the strap is not too long. I have again a very small wrist. Really comfortable. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Those were all of the straps that I have, and I will continue to buy from them because I have not had any major complaint with any of their straps. Well, yeah, just let me know in the comments if you have ever bought straps from Nomad Watch Works. How was your experience with these straps? I will leave the link to their website down in the description below, along with their Instagram page, so do check them out. So thanks for watching, guys. Do hit the subscribe button and the like and the notification bell, and I will see you all in the next one.